Welcome everyone to the final cut. I've been doing this a long time. This is our 19th year. And yeah, there's going to be some familiar names in a review that I dropped today. It's for a film, it's a new cut, a new version of a film that I reviewed way back. Originally it was called The Family from Joe Hallo and Wolfgang Meyer. Well, there's a new, interesting, slicker, pretty much almost a completely new take on this film from Joe Hallo and Wolfgang Meyer called The Family Business. And here we do still have that really dark, twisted, dysfunctional, murderous family that makes snuff films. And we watch how this dysfunction kind of comes to a head as Jacob and Jonathan, the brothers, are just getting frustrated with each other with artistic differences. Meanwhile, their cast and crew are delighting in their victims and torturing them and such and making films. And yeah, we see how one particular couple that this group ends up causing a lot of disruption, dysfunction, and death within their family. The Family Business, yeah, it was definitely a dark horror film that I saw. When I saw it the first time, it was definitely more horror, leaning far more into those exploitation elements and such. It's an early film by Joe Hallo, and so he decided to revisit it, recut it, and give it more of the thriller aspect, and I think he succeeds here quite a bit. It definitely has a different vibe to it. This more has that gritty, grimy horror thriller angle with more of the thrills. There's still some of those exploitation, salacious elements in here, but he's recut them in a way to where you might not have as much graphicness as you had in the first cut of this film. So yeah, it's pretty much a new film, and at least it felt for me, and it moves quite a lot. It just moves along at a great pace. And there's some familiar names in here. If you didn't catch my review from a long time back, not only is Mark Hansen as Jacob, who is wonderful as one of the brothers, Joe Hallo getting in front of the camera as Jonathan, and these two just fighting just like siblings fight, only theirs is a little bit more extreme, but nonetheless, yeah, we get Angie Stevenson in here as Carmen. I thought she did very well in here. Shannon Lark and Tom Lodwick, who may sound familiar, were in one or two of a Corey Udler films. They show up in here. Kaylee Williams, always a talent, showing up for a few scenes. Tawny Amber Young plays Maria. Devaney Pinn playing Rebecca, this wild, unhinged character that is like a Harley Quinn meets if Harley Quinn was part of the Firefly family, yeah, that's what she plays us like. She's definitely just having a lot of fun playing this very twisted, crazy character. Michael Berryman, Tony Todd, and Kane Hodder all make appearances as well, which again, this is impressive for this slate of talent that Joe Hallo assembled for one of his first films. And getting to see this again and getting to see all these folks and these really wild performances again, but in a different story was refreshing. It was fun, and I think you'll enjoy it too. If you're a fan of The Family, you're going to enjoy this. While it is different in tone and in the story, that the way they constructed in here, you're going to get scenes you hadn't seen before, some interesting creative edits, and overall, if you're a fan of Joe Hallo, you should check this out. So there you have it, The Family Business, a really well done film. I'm not too keen on filmmakers redoing their films. Yeah, I'm talking about you, George Lucas. But in this case, I think this is a really sharp film and definitely worth your time. So thank you so much for watching. Please help us get to 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Can only do that with your help. So like, subscribe, bells and whistles and all that. Thank you again for watching. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.